What is up, my guys? We are back with another video today. Today we're going to be doing the saggy tail fix on my FZ07, which means we're going to be taking out this connective link right here and replacing it with SS-MOTO's saggy tail fix. If you guys know, SS-MOTO does clean work. His Instagram is in the description down below, and it comes with this tool too. But this is his saggy tail fix. He always does clean work, but I have SS-MOTO on my bike. Also, is my triple tree, the custom triple tree that says LI brake work on it. All his work is always clean. The next thing that I think I'm gonna get for him is the rear sets, but they are a little pricey, but not just his. Rear sets in general are really pricey. So I'm kind of waiting on that because I don't really need that right now. But I think after I do a saggy tail fix, which is gonna stiffen up the back suspension because it is very, very soft. You feel when you're wheeling too. When you're wheeling and you drop back, you literally feel the bike just whoosh and drop down. I'll show you guys the twin stunts. They have a comparison video. I'll show you guys that right here. All right, so the very first step you need to do is take off this plastic cover right here. This plastic cover. There should be a couple of bolts. I think there'd be one here, yeah. One here, and then might be two on the other side as well. Or it might just be one. All right, so when taking this off, there's gonna be two bolts. One right here, and I did take off this part of the rear set just to get to that bolt. It was just these two bolts too. Just pop that off just so I can get to that one. And now this side is off, and if you look in there, on the other side, there's like a little fairing push tab, like you guys know, like on the fairings, like under the bike and stuff, there's like the push tabs. So there's one of those. So we're gonna push that, pop it out, and then this whole chain cover comes off. Well, I lied. So there's that push tab, and then there's another push tab right on the right side of the bike, facing towards the back, like right here. So push that out too, now we're good. All right, so we just got that cover off. It's two bolts, two push pins, and then two if you need to take off that rear set piece. That's all it is. That pops right off. And now, if we look under, we can actually see that link that we're gonna take off. It's just those three bolts, which are 14 millimeters, so we're gonna need two. So I'm using a 14 millimeter ratchet and then a wrench to hold the other side and then loosen the other side. And then after they're loosened, we're gonna jack the bike up just a little bit, and the bolts should literally just slide right out with ease. So let's try that right now. So nice and slow. Just a little bit, they said, and the bolts will slide right out. This is very scary. Let's see if let's see if they come out yet. No, not yet. A little more. There we go. Felt the back come up on that one. I'm gonna jack it up just a little bit more. There we go. Got one out. Came out pretty easy. See if these other two slide out. Alright, we got another one with a washer. And the last one, and they all slid out nice. Wow. And then we're just gonna move the suspension up a little bit, the rear suspension, so we can slide that link out. And there we go, came out. So now what we have to do is clean my hands a little bit, and then I'll show you guys what we need to do. All right, so with the stock one, you're gonna have these little, you know, for the bolts, the spacers are for the bolts, pop those out. Now you're gonna wanna pop these, I see I popped one out here. Just gonna take a screwdriver and just it's hard to do this with one hand. I'm trying to show you guys, there you go. Pop those out, 3 on each side. And then we're gonna use the bearing removal tool that he gave us and pop the bearings out. So I'll show you guys that too. All right, so to get these bearings, these are the bearings, to get them out of the original link, what you're gonna wanna do is use the bearing removal tool, which is this, that it comes with the SS-MOTO kit or comes with the SS-MOTO link. And it fits perfectly in here for the bearings so that it can be pushed out. And the best way to do it would be if you had like a like a clamp, like a table clamp or something, you'd put the bearing pusher in and then just close the clamp really, really tight and it'll just pop out. But I don't have a clamp, so you have to bang them out. And I was out here probably for like 15 minutes banging this middle one out, and I finally just got it out. So now we're gonna move on to these two and try to just literally, we're taking a rubber mallet. Where'd my rubber mallet go? Rubber mallet, boop, and just give it bangs. Some nice hard ones. Pause. All right, so we got two in. I'm gonna show you guys doing the last one. So we're gonna take it. It's hard to do one hand. This is the tool. We're gonna slide the bearing onto the end of the tool. Let's just adjust this real quick. Give me a second, guys. And we're just gonna, yeah, there you go. Put the bearing inside with the tool on top, and this one's just a little light taps. So all the way down, boom, all the way in. There you go, now all three of them are in. All right, so we threw those back on, 1, 2, 3. We threw the middle pieces back on so the actual bolts can feed through. Now time to throw it on the bike. So the same way we took it off is the same way we're gonna put it back on. We're gonna put it on, boom, have it line up, feed the bolts through. The bolts should be able to feed through. Just the way I took them out with no, no stoppage. To go right through, and then we just tighten it up and take the jack down. So let's get on it. All right, so it goes on facing this way, the long side going up, the shorter side towards the bike. I just placed it in, put that first bolt in to hold it, and now the other two bolts, you can just pivot around this bolt to fit them in. So I have one, I had the second one on, now I'm gonna try to get to that third one. So same way we took them out, we're gonna go in through this side, and then after you have all three of them on, we're gonna put the nuts on them, and then tighten it down and take the jack off. So, all right, I just wanna show you guys this before I forget to tell you guys. So I was putting it in and it wasn't fitting. No matter what I was doing, this middle bolt wouldn't line up. So I was like, okay, or one of the bolts wouldn't line up no matter what. So I was okay, let me try to do these two and then leave this one last. And this one just wouldn't line up to the top, like it wouldn't reach. It was just too high. So I ended up having to jack the bike up a lot more. I did it nice and slow. So I did the first two bottom bolts and left this top far one alone. So I put these two in, didn't tighten them down, just put the bolt in. So I held its spot, and then I held the bike with one hand, jacked it up with the other hand little by little, looking down, going up little by little, looking down, and you would start to see it line up little by little by little, and I finally got it up high enough where it goes in. It was a lot higher than last time. So remember, this does make the bike higher, so it was a good probably 2 inches higher than last time. So it's a lot more scarier jacking it up this high, but we do have them in. So now tighten the nuts on them and we're finished. So let's get to that. All right, so our very, very, very first initial impression, we literally just got down the block right here. The very, very first initial impression on the bike with SS-MOTO's saggy tail fix is that it does bring it up a lot. It does. I feel it, guys. I literally rode up the block, and I'm not lying to you guys. Like, I feel it. But again, I am short, so a normal heighted person, not like myself, wouldn't feel it. But I definitely feel it, and it's so much stiffer. But we're gonna pop it up right here. All right, let's do our first initial pop up with the SS-MOTO saggy tail fix. Nice second gear sit down. I am 100% honest with you guys with all my reviews and stuff I do on this channel. I don't care if like I know the person or they gave me a deal, it doesn't matter. I am always 100% honest. And when I tell you guys that picking that up, when I tell you guys, listen, when I tell you guys it feels so solid on the pickup, I can't even explain it. Like, because I never noticed the bounce in the back while wheeling the FZ until I started dropping back on my wheelies, and then you could see in videos and I feel it literally dropping. Now that pickup is solid, like the bike doesn't move from under you. It's really weird how like it used to be so soft and I didn't realize. All right, first gear, sit down. Yeah, that right there is so smooth. I don't care how short you are like me. Get this done, man, it feels so freaking solid. I can't even explain it. Like, I don't know. Double back peg, second gear. So, handbrake. Guys, oh my god, I think that's enough for this video. I think that this first ride with the SS-MOTO saggy tail fix has went good. If you guys don't have this and you guys have an FZMC, get it, please, please. I'm telling you guys, you will love it. It is not even expensive. He had a discount. I think I got like $10 off. I think I paid $105 for it. You guys saw the install, not that hard. A couple of parts that were a little difficult, but not really, just, you know, took some time to do it with the bearings and stuff. But if you have the right tool and know how to do it, really quick, I promise you guys. Please get this, please. So I'm gonna end the video here, guys, because I think that's a good first impression. I'm gonna go ride. I don't think I'm gonna record another video today. Like after this, I don't think I'm gonna go out and record. I think I'm gonna actually go out and just listen to some music, ride with this new saggy tail fix, and actually get a good ride on it. And then tomorrow's supposed to be really, really nice out. So tomorrow I'm gonna be out. Tomorrow's Sunday. It's gonna be like 61, 62 degrees. So hope you guys enjoy the video. I will see you guys next time. Be safe and peace out.
Look at my grand bitches see me and they know who I am. Little TZ, oh my god, I'm a fan. Little TZ, oh my god, I'm a man.